I'm Dwight Gow and you're watching Newcastle Fan TV.
Hello Newcastle Fans TV, I'm back again and we're looking at Leeds. So first preview, we know what that means. We'll look at the opposition, which is Leeds United. Good Friday night. A few Leeds fans, without a shadow of a doubt, and Newcastle fans of course, on the drink since they'll be off all the weekend. Fortunately I can't because I'm off to Blackpool on the drink the next night. So let's begin with Leeds. Let's begin with the form guide, what we normally begin with. Let's have a look at their last 6 fixtures. So look at that then. Bit hit and miss, isn't it? They've had some big boys in there. They've had the likes of Fulham, they've had Brighton, they've had Reading, they've obviously got us. So they're playing some big teams. You know, they've only scored 6 from 6. And but having said that, they've only conceded 4 goals in the last 6 games. So the defence is red hot at the moment. 1-2, drawn 2, lost 2. Points-wise, they're on 72. They're 5th in the league, 12 points behind Newcastle. So the form is a little bit hit and miss, but you can forgive them for that because of the opposition, you know. Let's get on to players to watch out for. We'll start with the obvious man, the New Zealander, Chris Wood, top scorer in the Championship with 24 goals. You know, he scores all types of goals. Maybe Dwight Gale would have went on to beat him, but sadly Dwight Gale is injured and he has played a lot less games than Chris Wood. Pablo Hernandez, former Swansea winger, he's on form. I've recently watched him. He's been creating a lot of chances recently. Creativity will probably come from him, maybe from the left, I'm predicting. Or even if it's just directly behind the striker, perhaps. Pontus Jansson, who has got in the Team of the Year, has got in the EFL Team of the Year as well. A quality centre-back, a great buy from Torino earlier on in the season. You know, again, he scored 3 or 4 goals, so he'll be a threat from set pieces. And of course, he'll love it against Mitrovic or Murphy, without a shadow of a doubt there. And look, probably Charlie Taylor, maybe is another one that you maybe want left back. A lot of clubs are looking at him. He didn't start last game though, and maybe Rob Green will be in for a busy afternoon. Of course, going back to the fixture away at Ellen Road, Rob Green had a bit of a nightmare with that first goal. He dropped it and Gale tapped it in, and obviously Gale got his double and Newcastle won 2-0. Leeds' biggest attendance for years on end, you know. And we went there 2-0, it was build up the game massively. Last match, however, let's have a look at Leeds, how they lined up in the last game against Preston, their 3-0 win. So they went with Green in goal, and there was Ayling at right back, Bartley and Janssen in the 2 centre-backs. Berardi was a left back, and then you had Vieira and Phillips in the centre midfield, and then you had Roof, Hernandez and Alfonso have licence to get forward, and then you had Chris Wood up top. Changes wise, maybe 1 or 2, but I don't see it being too much. Haven't won 3-0. Very unlikely Gary Monk. Of course, Gary Monk's done a fantastic job there, as we've touched upon. I'm surprised he hasn't got sacked. But last match, changes wise, 1 or 2, that'll be it. Let's talk about the strengths of Leeds then. So Leeds, let's get it on screen again for you. Finishing chances, they'll create a lot of chances and they finish them as well. Very good on the counter. They'll come to St James's Park and they'll probably play more so on that. Holding on to the lead, if they go in front, they're very good at defending, as they've kept a lot of clean sheets. Don't concede many goals recently. They'll high press you, so they'll be in your face trying to nick the ball off you. Short passing system. They like to play with width, sometimes coming in wide as well, and they will attempt through balls as well over the top and with pace on the wings as well, you know. The weakness then, how can Newcastle hurt Leeds? Defending set pieces, so they're not great at doing that. Individual errors, they are prone to doing the mistake here and there. Aerial duels, in particular midfield, and you probably have to say they do give away daft fouls from dangerous areas, which I have seen Leeds a few times this season. They do give away silly free kicks, but going to be interesting. St James's Park, of course, I'll be there doing the fan cams. Please jump on board if you're new, and regulars expect is there, of course. It's going to be difficult. I hope it's going to be built up for an entertaining game, you know, because how I remember Leeds having Nigel Martin in goal, building from the back of George Graham, you know, and then obviously David O'Leary. That's how I brought up with Leeds, you know. That great side of the Champions League, you know. Leeds are in the wrong division. They should be in the Premier League, like us as well. 2 massive clubs in the Championship. It's wrong. But the ownerships of both clubs are horrendous. But hopefully it should be a good game. I would like to see lots of goals flying in. Not from your heart, but 4-3 or something like thrilling, and Newcastle win. Obviously, we're quite comfortable despite the defeat against Sheffield Wednesday. You don't want another defeat because that could be a snowball effect. Let us know what you think of that. Get your comments down there below. Thanks for watching Newcastle Fans TV, and we'll see you later.